Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Since the teachings are respected even by Buddhas, when you explain the teachings, be very respectful of the teachings and the teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha, as well, remembering his good qualities and kindness. Please continue watching to find out more.
Tashidelek. Generous viewers, Tashidelek means hello in Tibetan. I'm Tashi Jamba. The pure-hearted people of Tibet appreciate your kindness and devotion to those in need. Your actions are surely blessed by the Creator. Tibetan Buddhism is a religion with a rich cultural heritage that emerged from a wide range of spiritual practices. These include the complete scope of the Buddha's teachings from the Hinayana, Mahayana, and Vajrayana traditions. Different schools belonging to Tibetan Buddhism today include the Nyingma, founded by Pamasambhava, Kagyu, founded by Tiloba, Sakya, founded by Kuncho Gyalpo and his son Sachen Kunganyampo, and Gelug, founded by Tsongkhapa Losam Drogpa. The teachings of Tibetan Buddhism focus on mindfulness of death and the ephemeral nature of life, leading to diligence in meditation and spiritual practice. Mandalas, prayer flags, and Sangha paintings are visual reminders for practitioners on the path. Tsongkhapa Losang Drogpa was also known by the honorific title J. Rinpoche. Tsongkhapa, whose birth and spiritual connection with the Manjushri Bodhisattva was foretold by the Shakyamuni Buddha, entered monastic life at age 7 and was given the ordained name Losang Drogpa. He also studied with other spiritual masters and went on long solitary meditation retreats. Even after attaining the merits of the highest realization and perfect understanding, Tsongkhapa, Losang Drogpa, remained a humble, enlightened master. He refrained from the use of miracle powers and instead shared his insights about pure moral conduct being the basis for successful spiritual training and development. Along with founding the Gelug school of Tibetan Buddhism, Tsongkhapa Losang Drogpa also wrote several books, including the Great Treatise on the Stages of the Path to Enlightenment. This volume highlights the unified message from all Buddhist teachings, as well as explaining how to put them into practice. Now we are going to present selections from Chapter 3 of the Great Treatise on the Stages of the Path to Enlightenment, how to listen to and explain the teachings. 3. How you actually listen. Relying on the 6 ideas. Think of the instructor as a doctor. For example, when you are stricken by a severe illness, such as a wind or bile disorder, you seek a skilled doctor. Upon consulting your doctor, you are greatly delighted and listen to whatever your doctor says, revering him or her respectfully. Likewise, seek in this way a teacher who imparts the teachings. Once you have found your teacher, venerate your teacher with respect and do what he or she says. While doing this, consider it a privilege, not a burden, for, as the verse summary of the Perfection of Wisdom in 8,000 lines says, therefore, wise bodhisattvas who have a strong thought to seek sublime enlightenment vanquish pride decisively, just as the sick rely on doctors in order to cure their illnesses. So, you should rely on the teacher, applying yourself enthusiastically. Think of the instructor's explications as medicine, just as a sick person has a high regard for the medicine prescribed by a doctor. So, too, you should view the instructions and explications that the instructor gives as very important, taking great pains to hold them in high esteem, and not squandering them by lapses, such as forgetting them. Think of earnest practice as the way to cure your disease. Sick persons know that their illness cannot be cured without taking the medicine prescribed by the doctor. They then take the medicine. Likewise, earnestly engage in practice after you have seen that you cannot vanquish such afflictions as attachment without putting into practice the instructions given by the instructor. Do not devote yourself just to piling up words in great numbers without engaging in practice. Moreover, 1 or 2 doses of medicine will not do anything at all for lepers who have lost their hands and feet. Similarly, to put the meaning of the instructions into practice just once or twice is insufficient for us, who from beginningless time have been stricken with the virulent illness of the afflictions. Therefore, analyze with discerning wisdom the entirety of every aspect of the path and make effort that is like a river's current. Tentativas engaging in the Bodhisattva deed says, physically, put these instructions into practice. What will be accomplished by mere talk? Will sick persons be helped by merely reading a medical treatise? Also, the exhortation to wholehearted resolve says, the foolish are sorrowful at the time of death, saying, my practice was poor. Now, what is to be done? Not having found depth, they will suffer greatly. Such are faults of delighting in just the words. Think of the Tathagatas as excellent beings. Develop respect by remembering the one who set forth the teaching, the Bhagavan, Buddha. Wish that the teaching will endure for a long time. Think how wonderful if, in dependence upon studying such teachings, the conqueror's teachings would remain in the world for a long time. Furthermore, when you explain or hear the teachings, if your mind and the teachings remain separate, then whatever is explained will be inconsequential. Hence, listen in such a way that you determine how these teachings apply to your mind. For example, when you want to find out whether or not there is some smudge, dirt, or whatever on your face, you look in a mirror and then remove whatever is there. Similarly, when you listen to the teachings, your faults such as misconduct and attachment appear in the mirror of the teachings. At that time, you regret that your mind has become like this, and you then work to clear away those faults and establish good qualities. Hence, you must train in the teachings. In brief, develop the spirit of enlightenment, thinking for the sake of all living beings, I will attain Buddhahood. In order to attain this, I must train in its causes. For this, I must know those causes. For this, it is evident that I must hear the teachings. Therefore, I will listen to the teachings, remember the benefits of hearing, eliminate the faults of a vessel, and so forth, and listen with great delight. How to explain a teaching in which both the teaching and its author are great. Contemplating the benefits of explaining the teaching. It is very beneficial to impart the teachings without concern for worldly things, profit, honor, fame, and the like. For, as the exhortation to wholehearted resolve says, Maitreya, there are 20 benefits of the generosity with which you give a gift of the teaching without concern for material things, profit, or honor. What are the 20? They are as follows. You will come to have recollection, intelligence, understanding, stability, wisdom, supramundane wisdom, little desire, little hatred, and little ignorance. Also, demons will not find an opportunity to harm you. The Bhagavan Buddhas will think of you as a precious only child. Non-humans will guard you. Deities will bestow charisma and power on you. Enemies will find no opportunity to harm you. Friends will remain steadfast. Your words will be trusted. You will attain fearlessness. You will have abundant happiness. You will be praised by the wise. And your gift of the teaching will be worthy of remembrance. Develop belief in the benefits of explaining the teachings from the depths of your heart as they are set forth in many collections of sutra. Developing reverence for the teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha, and the teaching. When the Bhagavan Buddha set forth the mother of conglomerates, the Vajraparamita, he performed such acts of respect as arranging the throne himself. Likewise, since the teachings are respected even by Buddhas, when you explain the teachings, be very respectful of the teachings and the teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha, as well, remembering his good qualities and kindness. Gentle viewers, thank you for joining us on selections from the Great Treatise on the Stages of the Path to Enlightenment, Chapter 3, How to Listen to and Explain the Teachings, Part 2 of 2. Coming up next is Celebrating International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples, Loving Efforts to Resolve the Climate Crisis, right after noteworthy news, here on Supreme Master Television. May you rejoice in divine love and the security of heavenly wisdom.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.